What's the most evil thing you've seen a child do? When I first moved into my old apartment complex, I thought it was going to be peaceful. The neighbors were friendly enough, but their kid, this little boy, maybe 8 or 9, was something else. I'd catch him doing small things at first, kicking over trash cans, ripping up flowers from the community garden, that kind of thing. I tried to ignore it, but then one day I saw him throwing rocks at a cat that wandered into the yard. I yelled at him to stop, and before I knew it, his mom came storming outside. She didn't yell at him though. She yelled at me for overstepping and said I wasn't allowed to parent her kid. I let it go because I didn't want to cause trouble, but I started keeping my distance after that. A week later, I was sitting on my porch when I heard this awful yelping. I ran to the backyard and froze. The kid was stomping on a tiny puppy, and by the time I got there, the poor thing wasn't moving anymore. I was furious, yelling at him, but before I could do anything, his mom came out. He started crying and pointed at me saying I did it, and the worst part, she believed him. She looked at me like I was some kind of monster. I tried to explain, but it didn't matter. She called me every name in the book and told me to stay away from her son. I was done. I wasn't going to stick around in a place where people let their kid get away with something like that. I packed up and moved out a week later. Some things you can't unsee, and I wasn't going to wait around to see what that kid would do next.